So right now, there are 0 central banks that hold Bitcoin on their balance sheets. But virtually all the central banks hold some amount of gold on their balance sheet. So it's very easy for a central bank to add gold to the balance sheet. It's literally just an asset allocation decision, like they make it, 1,000 times a day on asset allocation decisions. So why is gold way up? So right now, because of the economic chaos related to the announcement of tariffs and all of the crazy stuff related to that, gold has taken off. Gold, the precious metal, the yellow rock, has been setting, all-time high after all-time high after all-time high. Gold was already held by a lot of central banks. Essentially, when economic chaos happens, people run to safety. And the expectation was that people would run to the safety of U.S. Treasury bonds. That is what normally happens. And so all of the powers that be had a strategy, which was they were going to slap a ton of tariffs on everybody. That was going to freak out the stock market. As a result of that, there would be what's called a flight to safety. A flight to safety is when everybody runs away from risk and tries to put their money in stuff that they perceive to be the least risky. And as a result of that, they would buy U.S. government treasury bonds. But that is not what happened. That strategy failed because instead of running to U.S. government treasury bonds, people instead ran to gold. Bitcoin has been holding up shockingly well with all this economic chaos, and that's because every time it's dipped, there's been someone there to buy it. So there's people like me that every time it dips far enough, it's like, nope, it's not going to dip any farther without me buying more. I mean, there's a lot of Bitcoin buying happening right now, which is why every time the price tries to dip, it eventually gets bought up and pushed back up. So eventually all of that buying pressure will exhaust and Bitcoin will go on a wild tear, as it always does eventually if you wait long enough. Anyway, so for all those reasons, I think it's only a matter of time till Bitcoin goes way, way, way up. And what matters is how much Bitcoin you own before that happens. So now's a great time to buy. You can buy Bitcoin discounted, and Bitcoin is still holding up surprisingly well, but is still available at a discount. So one day, a huge amount of that money that is in gold will start to flow into Bitcoin instead. And then instead of just holding up very nicely, you will see what Bitcoin is truly capable of, which is going to be absolutely epic. And it's just a matter of time. So anyway, be patient, stack as much Bitcoin as you possibly can, hold on to it for as long as conceivably possible, and it will reward you handsomely as it always does.